All right, so we just in our last stretch of games played some pretty formidable opponents, some of the best teams in the East. We've actually recently played all three of the best teams in the East. Currently, as it stands, the Bulls are sitting atop the Eastern Conference at a record of 25-10. The Nets are behind them at 24-12, and the Bucks are in third place at 25-15. That's the record, but who do you have as your starter, backup, and bench for top team in the East, Pish?
Top team in the East is definitely the Bucks for me. They're so deep. Their bench is so deep. I feel like their bench unit would start for us. I feel like they're complete. They have the pedigree. They have enough guys in there, and like Cousins and DiVincenzo and Grayson Allen that weren't a part of the championship team last year, that they're still kind of hungry. And you can still see that Giannis is hungry too, and that's dangerous for everybody. Before the season started, I really wanted to pick the Nets, who I'm going with as my backup. But they haven't all really played together yet this season. And Kyrie's coming back now, and they're like 12-3 all time when they all three play. So that's a very good record. And if they can really legit all play and make it to the end of the run, man, the series between them and the Bucks would be a lot of fun to watch. Could go 7 games, and the Nets might have enough to get it past them. But I feel like there's going to be more injuries that'll keep the Nets down. And then I've got the Bulls as my bench because I feel like they're really a pretender. I feel like they may not even be in that third spot by season's end. I think they're on a good run right now. They're on a bit of a heater, but regular season and playoffs are a little bit different. I still think they could finish third or fourth for sure, which is still nice and good, but it's definitely Bucks, Nets, Bulls for me. What about you?
This is tough, man. These are all three really competitive, very, very good teams. We've been lucky to see some of them, although the Nets was pretty much a devastated team when we played against them. And I think for, that being the reason that they are kind of a devastated team, I'm going to put them on my bench just because there's too many question marks. I think, what do we just have Kyrie's first game, or is it? It was in the last couple of days, or it's supposed to be in the next couple of days. I know it's right now, so something like that. Kyrie's going to start playing away games. Okay. But then are you hoping that you actually don't get a higher seed, so you have to play more away games in the playoffs? You get 4 away games instead of home. That is some reverse psychology right there. And if you don't have them for 3 games, what is that? There's just too much uncertainty. So they're on my bench. Between backup and starter now for the Bucks and the Bulls, that's tough. But just to be a contrarian and disagree with you, sir, I will put the Bulls as my starter for best team in the East. Yes, you heard it here first, folks. I mean, the biggest difficulty is defending Giannis. So who can really defend Giannis on the Bulls? Patrick Williams is their power forward. They're really high on him. He can help. I don't know who else you get to do it. It's going to be Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan guarding him. Like, that doesn't sound good. Yeah.
Did you make a point to not prove your theory? What the hell?
I don't know. I don't love it, dude. I think Patrick Williams would do a good enough job. I'm trying to be contrarian here. I just like the team. I've really been enjoying watching them. I've watched probably more Bulls games than any other team this year because Vooch is there. So I like to catch a little bit of Vooch still and support him. And I mean, he's the fourth fiddle. And what were we always saying about Magic? Vooch is like a good guy to be your third or fourth option if you're trying to go to a championship. And now that's what he is. And I really do believe Caruso is also a really good perimeter defender too. I think they have the firepower on the other side to potentially go head to head with the Bucks. I mean, to put up enough points to withstand what you're going to have to withstand in a Giannis coming full steam ahead through a playoff run. And of course, Chris Middleton is no stranger to putting up points. So if you're going to beat the Bucks, you're going to have to run up the score a little bit. And the Bulls can certainly do that.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I would take the Bucks over the Bulls all day. And you know me, I'm not a betting man, but if it happens, we can bet, sir.
Okay. All right. Hey, if I can cajole you into some action, let's go. I'm hoping for that series. That would be good.
I only bet on sure things, my friend.